Привет, привет. У меня что-то опять отвалился этот читатель писем. Перезапустил. Может, сработает. Что-то не нашел время между стримами разобраться, да хотя я не знаю, как разбираться.
Ладно, пора тоже полепить, а то залип в Ark Riders на 5 часов уже.
Это хорошее дело. Залипать. Лепить тоже хорошо. Не знаю, что такое Ark Riders. И судя по залипанию, может быть, мне лучше и не знать. Это тоже залипну. Есть у меня, знаете ли, некоторая склонность к залипанию тоже в некоторые проекты. Сейчас с подругой проходим Split Fiction. Блин, еще прикольная игруля. Мы уже где-то там на излете. Предпоследняя миссия, наверное. Там большие миссии, всего их 8. И в них разные всякие механики придумывают. Разные ассеты там используют и прочее. И это прям удивительно, как они умудряются до самого конца игры придумывать что-то новенькое в плане синергетических обилок каких-то двух этих персонажей. В каждой миссии, ну да, наверное, прям даже вообще в каждой свои какие-то обилки даются сюжетные, которые еще и синергируют друг с другом. И это прям прикольно. Прикольно, что ты такой, ну, наверное, уже все видел, а игра тебе такая, не-не-не, у нас еще вот в запасе вот этот трюк есть, вот этот. Необычно. Необычно в этом плане.
Видел? Прикольная игрушка.
Угу. И миленькая, и смешная иногда. Ну, сюжет местами может быть наивный глобально. Чуть-чуть наивный, может быть. Но предыдущая, которая Takes Two, местами в плане стилька мне нравилось больше. Но как будто это геймплейно интересней, разнообразней. Бывают прям такие плотные миссии. Да что я зеваю всегда на стримах, не могу ничего с собой поделать, вроде нормально сплю.
Ола.
Привет. Привет.
Хэмбан Бафа.
Yo no hablo español. I'm a little bit speaking English, and I'm gonna to translate. Are you tired? Did you just write me you tired? Okay. Is it Spanish? No, it's something else.
You should speak Zulu.
What is it? I don't actually know in which country they use that language. Sounds like some African, but I don't know. I'm not sure. At first I thought it's Spanish because of Ola. I think it's, but yeah, it's not only Spanish. I think it's.
Nice model you got there.
Thank you, thank you. I'm trying to do something for print, and also trying to make speed render here in ZBrush. I don't know is it actually possible or not, because it's not a good light, not the best setting you have here, but at least something. Make cello. I don't know why, but auto mode, I believe it's a security system of Twitch. It stops your message. What kind of tips or ideas do you want? I don't actually use Discord. I don't like it. I think I'm too old for this shit. I don't understand why people use it.
All right.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm usually using Telegram only for private messages, but I don't like Discord at all, because it's kind of, I don't know, weird for me.
So do you work in a game industry?
No, actually, now I'm kind of still working with RTLW miniatures. If you're familiar with some Games Workshop, what they are doing, we are doing quite like miniatures for board games, and you can use it as proxy miniature for different games, and yeah, usually I'm making miniatures for that, but actually I worked there for last like 8, almost 9 years, and now I'm trying to
You the best.
yeah. Thank you. Actually, I'm one of the sculptors from that little company, from that artel. Is it a word in English? I think it is, yeah. And but for last several years, I'm a more like manager, so I'm trying to keep all things working, like shipping, payments, and all that stuff. Like a lot of works with Google Tabs and something like that. So now I'm
Wow.
yeah. And for last several years I tired from that type of work, and now I'm trying to kind of get rid of it and starting to or continues to make my own projects just for fun, and I'm trying to like go for a little early retirement maybe. We'll see, but now I want to concentrate on my health and my personal projects. So that's why I started to stream on Twitch here and also on YouTube. And maybe I will find something else in the future, but so far I'm just trying to get rest of all that stressful stuff in a job, you know, when you're trying to be that man from circus, when you try to write
I am
one
still
line.
learning, but I don't have a drawing tablet. I use mouse.
Oh, really? Nowadays it's not so expensive to use simple ones, like without screen, just a desk. There's several Chinese companies like XP Pen and
I
Hion.
am just practicing to get the right shapes.
Okay. Actually, some stuff it's even better to make with a mouse, because it's easier to see your shape, because I you know just in between with monitor and my head there is my arm, and it's cover sometimes even a half of my model, so it's not so friendly. And when you working with a single polygon, it's even better to work it with a mouse, because it's a little bit more accurate, more specific. So, do you speak Zulu? Is it your mother tongue language, Zulu?
Yeah.
Oh, really? In which country? What country are you living now?
The Laman.
Is it a country? Like, really?
If you had joined Discord, I was going to teach you Zulu.
Zulaman. That's right. It's a funny answer.
I am from South Africa.
Oh, okay. What is ZA? Oh, okay. I don't know the actually the English name of South African Republic. Is it like CAR? Is it a... No. Is it just South Africa? Is it a country? I'm not. I'm really bad in
It's
geometry.
just South Africa, that's the name.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. I should better learn in the school. Yeah. I've been in Egypt. Is it? It's also in Africa, but I know it's a huge continent and it's not the same place. So I only visited Egypt and even not the capital, but just some touristic place several years ago. Can you send me the name of your Discord channel? I will check it later if I will be able
Maybe
to.
you should visit the country you know.
I have a friend from Cameroon, but she's actually half African, half Russian, and she's living here also as me in St. Petersburg. It's a north capital of Russia, kind of. And yeah. But originally she's from
For easy
Cameroon.
access, just press on my name, you will see it.
Oh, okay, okay. I will check it later after the stream because from my country we are not allowed to visit Discord channels. I don't know why, but don't ask me. But so we have to use some proxy services like VPN to get access. So.
What? For real? They don't allow you to use
Yeah.
Discord?
Yeah. Yeah, we also have same situation with all meta stuff like Facebook and Instagram, and yeah, also they're trying to block YouTube, but somehow it's kind of still working, not in every place in our country, but yeah, they're trying to, yeah, you know, the government, they're trying to save us.
I never thought of that. I thought maybe TikTok is the only ID not allowed in our countries.
Yeah. I also heard about TikTok and all that stuff with America, and yeah, you know, something like that we have here. You know, we have a great example right after us, China, our neighbor.
You are in which country?
In Russia. 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 Russian Federation. Россия.
Only один.
Only один. Бот вообще читается очень смешной, смешной интонацией. Очень по-русски.
There's a girl by the name Malakita. She is in my Discord too, but also from France.
Nice. I've been in France like, I don't know, 2 or 3 times.
So, what social medias are allowed in your country?
We have VK. It's a kind of copy of Facebook, but actually it's quite better. It used to. Now it's not so good because government try to have it like their own media. They trying to create their own media through that social network. And
It's only for your country?
no, I believe you can visit it. It's vk.com. Yeah, if you want to check it. Actually, maybe you even know the founder of that social network. It's Pavel Durov. He also from Russia. He's
Oh, I
Russian.
will have to check it.
Yeah, and you may know Pavel Durov as a foundation founder of Telegram. So maybe like 15 years before that, he, with his brother, created VK.com. Actually, it was a good copy of Facebook, much better than Facebook. And after that, they kept to steal features from each other. So and usually we didn't use at all Facebook. Maybe in the capital, but in small towns people didn't use Facebook even before the
I
government
didn't
blocked
know that app.
it. Telegram? You don't know it? Like, are you using WhatsApp or Viber? Actually, I thought Telegram is a popular messenger, but
No, I
Yeah.
use Telegram.
okay, yeah, it's from same founder. It's
I
like in
mean,
China.
I didn't know
Okay.
Veka.
Okay, it's like same in China. They have their own WeChat for messages, and they have also like it's called a super app. they have WeChat, and it's not just messenger, it's also for payment, for government services, for like, I don't know, for taking driver lessons and everything in that app. And it's kind of, I think it's a private application, but they are using it for many government stuff. They have something like that in Kazakhstan. Yeah, local stuff, but very useful. So in our country, we are like keeping trace of China, which have not just a gray wall, the Great Wall. They also have the greatest firewall. Not just simple wall, but a firewall also. So our government, I believe they thinking it's a great example, and they trying to do something like China for us.
But you are allowed to use Twitter, right?
Nope. I think it was one of the first social media
China
which they.
number one.
Yeah. I think Twitter was one of the first media they blocked. Is it a word? I don't know actually. So
What? Twitter is not allowed?
yeah, it was quite famous in our country even before. I don't know. People in Russia don't like it because it's too toxic, I think. We are a peaceful, simple, small country. We don't like that toxic stuff.
Yeah, your country is strict.
Yeah, kinda. In some, yeah, I think some rules can be pretty strict for who loves freedom. So don't be anymore. And you have everything working in your country, like nothing blocked from government or I don't know. Like for example,
But is life expensive there?
I wouldn't say so. Like it's much cheaper than in France, definitely. And it's cheaper than in almost whole Europe. Something like in Polish or in Romania, maybe Montenegro, something like that. Little bit more expensive than in Egypt, I think. Yeah, like in the middle. maybe a little bit less than middle. Yeah. Yeah, because we don't have our own gadgets and some electronical stuff, it's quite expensive for people from Russia, but and also like cars also expensive for us, even those which our country made. I don't know how it's working, but it is. But still, especially not in Moscow and in
I
St.
think
Petersburg.
I didn't quite get you right. You said you are from where? I confused your country with France.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Russia.
yeah. My English is not so good. I'm sorry, and maybe also my bad pronunciation. I'm from Russia.
Russia, I get you now. I was confused. That's why I mentioned that girl from France.
Yeah.
I was confused. How come she uses Discord? If you saying it's not allowed, I thought you said France too.
Okay. Now I get it. I also thought why you say she's also from France. I'm not from France. Okay. But you have special tools to get there. You're not allowed. If you're not familiar with that things, it calls VPN. Someone is free, someone you have pay for them, but through VPN you can reach almost any direction in the internet. But in our government they also trying to protect us even from VPN, but it's so good so far. It's still working because sometimes, you know, we need to check what's happened.
So they asked you if they catch you using unwanted socials.
It's a difficult question because I think they made that rule, that law for only, you know, special for political stuff, you know, to push on that. If they want to arrest you, they can use it against you. But if it's just for your, I don't know, for your small business, if you bake some cakes and you are using Instagram for that, it's nobody cares about that. But if you're trying to make some meeting, make some, you know, some political stuff through it, they can use it for it. So it's like, it's not so strict, but you're definitely not allowed to pay to Meta, to Instagram or Facebook for advertising, because it's prohibited like strongly. If they catch you, it will be huge fee for that. But if you just using VPN to watch some reels, do whatever you want, they don't interested in you. Yeah. KGB not sleeping, they just listen to you and trying to find something interesting for them. If you just want to watch another kitty or, you know, funny puppies, okay.
So visitors from other countries are allowed to?
I'm not sure, because if you come to other country, you will be using like our internet, and it's prohibited not just by a law, but also from internet providers. So it's not so easy to get here. You have to use special application, special software, VPN, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Maybe they tell visitors to uninstall the apps at the airport.
Yeah, I I heard several stories how customer custom service checked their phones. It's quite scary for me. Yeah, but I have nothing to hide. If KGB listens, so I have nothing to hide. You can check my phone, but it's just not, I don't know, not feels right, not feels secure, not feels, yeah. The recent prohibition I discovered like 2 days ago, I googled some anime. I don't actually remember the title of that anime, but I found that it was banned from Russia. So like, I don't know actually why they care about anime, but they have in Russian's government, they have a list, like couple of dozens, maybe, I don't know, maybe 100 titles of anime you cannot watch in another country. Maybe because it's how do you call it, like not just horror, but yeah, something 18 plus, you know what I mean. So they're trying to protect us from that content, so they ask websites to block it from Russia, you know.
Anima are also not allowed.
Not all of this, but some of it. Just like some 18 plus with, you know, not allowed in work content. So like with
How do you guys survive?
yeah, we drink vodka, play on balalaika, and ride our bears. Don't you have one? Like your personal bear? Actually, it's not so bad. Like, you can install some software, VPN software, you can watch almost whatever you want, and even you can download pirate stuff like we don't have Netflix in Russia, we cannot pay for it. You know, Netflix don't want to charge us money, they just don't want to take money from Russia. So you can find Netflix stuff somewhere else. Why you have to pay them if they want to take your money? So, and it's not so strict in Russia to use not licensed software. For example, if you have not licensed Windows on your machine.
But is it Eitzel County?
It's quite beautiful, I think. I can say so. Firstly, because it's really huge country, and you can find here beautiful mountains and many rivers, and the biggest lake with, I don't know actually how they call the water you can drink, Baikal Lake. It's the biggest lake in the whole world, and several different biggest thing we also have here, and it's quite huge country, and you can find many places to live, you know. If you want, you can live close to Japan or even to United States. You know, we have border with United States because of Alaska, and also we have border
Woo.
with China. Yeah, huge country, many borders. Небольшая практика английского. Простите, русскоговорящие слушатели, за мой ужасный акцент. Or maybe I have to say sorry for my English listeners because of my bad pronunciation, bad accent. I didn't have enough practice with English. Just many not localization, not translated movies and video games from my childhood. Like, I still remember some unique words from video games because it wasn't in Russia in my childhood, many of them. But now I think it's time to learn Chinese.
You are the best English speaker, trust me, it's very good.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, very kind for me, yeah. I once lived in Spain for a couple of months, so I practiced my English a little bit there. and also I lived in Israel for 1.5 years. But actually I speak Russian there because there's a lot of people from Russia, from Belarus, from Ukraine, from Kazakhstan, and all those countries also speak Russian. So you can easily find someone who speak Russian in Israel. Like in every bank, in every hospital, there is a lot of people who speaks Russian.
Spain, Russia and France, do you guys almost speak the same?
That's funny to hear, because for me it's like it's really different. But yeah,
Or
maybe
sounds the
German.
same?
Yeah, maybe German. Maybe I can understand that because of German. It's also sound like quite rude, quite aggressive, and yeah, maybe.
Yeah, cause I was really confused.
Okay, yeah, I understand. I have a friend from Cameroon, as I said, and she speaks French because, you know, Cameroon speaks French. And for me, it's a funny language. It's a lot of R sound in it, and I always mocking on her. Then she's speaking French with her family.
Is it easy to learn your language?
Oh no, hell no. I think it's one of the hardest language in the whole world. World, sorry. Uh, I think it's like Chinese, Japanese, and maybe on third place, or maybe something else. And Russian,
It's
it's
hard?
yeah, it's really hard, I think, because we have different endings for words, and it's quite confusing. Much more endings for every word, uh, and also we don't have uh, strict mm, strict orders for words in sentence. For example, in English, you have to say, like, if it's a question, you have to say the question word and the first and all that stuff. You know, you have the strict order. In Russian, no, there is no strict. You can speak whatever you want, yeah, and you can use your intonation if you want to make some accents. I mean, accent in your sentence. If you want to ask, you can make it with your voice, with your intonation. If you want to push or to be humble, it's all in your intonation, and something like kinda same like in China, but I think Russia it's a bit easier than Chinese, but still quite confusing. I think English is much easier than Russian. I think Hebrew also much easier than Russian, and almost everything easier than Russian.
But English is it learned at schools and used too much, or you don't consider it as an important thing?
Yep, that's why I can barely speak, because I played a lot of games in my in my childhood during my study in school, so that's why I kind of speak. Where did you learn English? Also in school? Or did you travel a lot? Is there anything prohibited in your country, like TikTok or, I don't know, some Russians media maybe? I bet you didn't even heard about this, like Russia Today.
You should work for the government as a translator. You are the best in your country.
I think we have many people much better than me. In different ways. Also in, you know, in translating also. And I don't want to work on government because they don't pay much if you are not.
I learned English at school and I grew up liking the language.
Okay, good for you. You have really good in English. Yep. They actually don't pay much if you work on government. Like if you are working in some, I don't know, like we have, how do you call it, like free medicine. I mean, if you pay your taxes, and even if you don't have any work, you can use like government's medical service. It's quite good, it's okay. We also have commercial, like, or do you call it private medicine? So you can use your government medicine for free, and it's quite good. I'm okay with that, but they don't earn much, and it's pity for me. Because maybe I can work as a teacher of art, for example, but they don't pay much. They don't earn. That's why I have to sit here.
I don't know of any apps that are not allowed in
Oh,
my
really?
country. Or maybe it's because I don't really do too much research for apps.
Yeah, actually, I can understand that because before 2022, when you know all that situation with Ukraine and between Ukraine and other countries started, I don't want to talk about much, but you can easily find what happened in 2022. So actually, you know, war started, and after that, there is a lot of sanctions. Is it a word in English? I don't actually know. So something our government banned, something or some companies left our country because they don't want to, you know, have a part in a country which now in a conflict, you know, armed conflict. How you can say it polite? Or there is no way to say anything polite about war. So, this is the reason, actually. Before that, we also have everything worked perfectly in our country before that. And after that, we are learning to live in new reality. After COVID, we learned something, and nowadays we're still learning how to live that life, which changed dramatically, you know, for us, for our countries, twice in last 5 years, changed life, like, yeah. So, kinda new reality, but we can stand it. What else can we do with that? No.
Hey, you just mentioned something. How bad did COVID affect your country?
I mean, almost every country, you know, didn't get it well because it's a huge problem. There is a lot of troubles, a lot of, you know, a lot of people died during it, and there is a lot of problem for infrastructural things because many small companies closed because it's not easy to survive through lockdown. So something changed in that time, and it was a hard time, I think, for many workers because they have to stay at home, and while you stay at home you don't get any money, but you still have to pay your bills. So, and after that, special operations started in Ukraine. Something else. Yeah, new problems, new reality. I think COVID's lockdown was such a pain in the ass for almost every country because government said you have to stay at home, but how you can do something to survive through it, not physically, but you know, you have to earn money. Yeah, it wasn't good time. I think I almost done for today because I made, like, I spent 2 hours that I wanted to spend. So, thank you everyone who joined us. Спасибо всем, кто подключился. Спасибо, что были тут, задавали вопросики. Вот так потихоньку ковыряется модель. I think next time I will be here online in Monday or maybe Tuesday if something changed. But anyway, you can find all important links in my bio here. And have a good one. Спасибо всем. Подписывайтесь там, если что, смотрите, заходите. У меня там группа есть в ВКонтаче, где я обычно за 5 минут анонсирую, что я вот сейчас выйду онлайн. Вообще модельку начал пару недель назад, потратил на нее 1 день. Полный рабочий день. И хотел ее закончить побыстрее, на самом деле. Потому что хочется ее выложить на продажу. И я думал попытаться ее сделать максимально быстро. Думал, что сделаю за 2 дня. Ну вот на данный момент потратил на нее часов порядка 10-12. В конце стрима, как всегда, посмотрим, чем закончился. Что изменилось, точнее. As usual, we can look what changed through that stream, because we were here at the beginning, and now something changed. Not much, but yeah. I add some colors and material, and worked with hair, with some clothes. There's a lot of work to do. We can also look at model like here. Left beginning and now. Yeah, almost nothing changed in the shape. Because I think the half of all the time I spent to...
Рен. Крутяк.
Спасибо.
Сейчас много круче выглядит с такой рукой.
Согласен. Было как-то какая-то странная поза. Я, наверное, еще посмотрю позу и, возможно, даже еще посмотрю пропорции, потому что есть ощущение, что я, может быть, ее сделаю чуть более сексуализированной. Я, кстати, не знаю, имею ли я право...
А поза с референса или сами так поставили?
Похож на... Вот здесь есть несколько моделей чужих, кто уже делал. Это вот Булкомансер. Вот эта их моделька 3D-шка. Мне нравится в целом, но чуть-чуть не мой стиль. Короче, глядя на некоторые модели, иногда я думаю, я бы хотел сделать тоже этого персонажа, потом нахожу какую-то хорошую модель и думаю, да, она уже хорошо сделана, зачем моя нужна? Здесь я думаю, что я вот хочу немножко по-другому сделать. Поэтому я как рефы скачал картинки, вот Булкомансеров есть. Вот такая у них дама. Похожая, в принципе, поза. Но я за основу брал артец, вот этот. То есть такой артец, но чуть-чуть руку уменьшил, у нее руки очень мужественные, а я, наверное, хочу ее немножко сексуализировать. Может быть, кстати, я руки увеличу, но, может быть, увеличу еще грудь и бедра, потому что, возможно, я хочу сделать еще NSFWT-версию, ну, то есть, которая обнаженная, грубо говоря. Вот. Вообще, конечно, по игре у нее такие пропорции, ну, мужские, что ли, можно сказать. У нее широкие плечи, сильно шире, чем бедра, у нее крупные руки, крупные кисти рук, развитые руки и не так сильно развиты ноги. Наверное, я не хочу вот эти пропорции сохранить, то есть она такая мальчиковая прям. Стопы крупные у нее тоже, особенно вот при изометрическом виде. Вот, я скорее хочу что-то вот такое сделать. Я тут себе референсов понатаскал. Это, блин, забыл автора. Один из художников, короче, который делает такие более сексуализированные модельки. И пропорции немножко что-то среднее. То есть, как бы пропорции не обычные, там, 1 к 10, а такие уже, где голова покрупнее. Мне вот нравятся такие модельки. То есть есть некоторая стилизация. А, вот написано вот этот Dynamo 3D. Довольно-таки известный чувачок. Вот такие модельки делают. Симпатичненькие. Вот я хочу что-то подобное с этой моделькой сделать. Подобную какую-то стилизацию. Но я думаю, что я еще поищу, безусловно, и внешний вид, и еще поищу, и материалы еще поподбираю. И посмотрю вообще, выйдет ли какой-то нормальный рендер здесь, или все-таки затолкать уже, не знаю, там, мармозет куда-нибудь и нормально там отрендерить. У меня в целом не очень хорошо с рендером, с покрасом, там, с цветами, это явно не мой конек. Но если получится в ZBrush сделать более-менее толковый рендер... Ну ладно, в общем, это примерно все, что я хотел. Спасибо всем, кто смотрел. 8 человек онлайн, господи боже мой. Впервые так много, кажется, у меня онлайна и так долго. Еще 1,5 рудокопа на YouTube. Вот, все. Всем хорошего дня, вечера и счастливых вам голодных игр.